Hello and welcome. My name is Ro, and in this video we'll be making bracelets to start off the summer. Just as a little disclaimer, I will not be making any tutorials for these videos. However, I will be listing the patterns below for anyone who does know how to read patterns, alpha patterns specifically, because I will be making alpha patterns in this video. I also have an Instagram account where I post many of my bracelets on there, and I'm more active on there. And without further ado, let's get started. I have a few patterns I would actually like to make. I printed them out, and so here they are. So they are really cute, but I can't make all of them by next week, so I need to choose a few that are kind of cute and summery. So this one's honestly gigantic. It's like 70 strings, and I cannot finish this by next week, so that's out. This one I'm planning to make, just not today, or in this video I should say. This one's super cute, just I don't have enough green, or the green shades in general are kind of hard. It's kind of annoying to probably make as well, so no. This one I've already made. It's cute, but I don't know, it's too simple. This one I also already made. I wanted to make like a set for friends or whatever, but that's kind of like, you know, it's kind of basic. I can make that later. There's like the dino one. It's cute, just I don't want to make it. I also have this blueberry one. It's actually really cute, and I would love to make it, but I don't feel like making it. So we got these three. Okay, so this is 50 strings wide, I think. Yeah, it's 50 strings wide. I'm deliberating whether I can make it in around like less than a week. You know what? I can. Let's make it. This one I want to make, it's for a collab on Instagram, so let's get started. Start off with this pattern. It's super cute. I really love how it looks. I will be cutting it down a bit, and so I'm going to be making this one, and this one. And now I'm just like wondering whether I want to make it a bookmark, as in like with the triangle ends on both sides, not the bookmark hole, or I want to choose it as a keychain. And I think I'm going to go with keychain, yeah. And I'm going to be using the teardrop loop technique for the alpha keychains, because this is the alpha. So yeah, we gotta cut a few base strings. I'll be needing 9 base strings, so let me cut that real quick. I just cut all my base string for this. For anyone who's interested in this thread and what I use Aunt Lydia's crochet thread size 10. This thread is usually used for base strings around the bracelet community. Normally use it for knotting thread because it is a bit thin, and it can make your thread, make your bracelet or creation a bit warped and shaky on the edges and on like the actual design. So yeah, now I'm just gonna get started with the teardrop loop. It's gonna be kind of annoying because I really do not like making the teardrop loop, and my marker is falling. I don't really know what color I want to start the teardrop loop with. I think I'm just gonna go with white, or should I go with this color? You know what, we're just gonna go with white and just like insert that color later on and just get rid of the white color later when I start it. So let me get started with that. Hello and welcome to the voiceover. On my Instagram, I made this sticker for questions for YouTube, and I've gotten a few answers, so I want to answer a few of those. But before we get started, I would just like to say this is my first YouTube video, and I'm very, very excited for this YouTube journey. But with our journey, you must learn. So if you have any editing tips, please put them down below. But yeah, let's get started on those questions. Baraka.co and a few others asked me when I got started making bracelets. So I started during quarantine, and I made my first alpha during June 2020. Another question is, what's your favorite time of day to knot? I like to knot during the morning because I'm a morning person. And the last question I'll answer during this little voiceover is, what is the longest thing that took me to knot? It's probably the pink moonwall hanging. I'll put a picture up. That took forever to make, but it was so worth it because it was so pretty, and I hang it up on my wall, and I'm so
proud of it. And that's the
So
end.
I just finished the
Bye.
keychain. It's looking so cute. I love this patchwork design and I'm so excited to make more patchwork themed things. This loop is honestly so perfect. I'm so happy that it is because it took a while. I love the flower face. It looks so cool. It looks like kind of like a baby. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of a baby. And I love this butterfly. I did change it from what it was before. I was gonna make the plant. If you remember, I was gonna make the flower face, the plant, and this one, but I changed my mind because I really didn't like how it was starting when I was starting with this plant one, because they both have this white banner, and because they both have white, it kind of imbalances how the pattern's colors look. And so what I decided is that I'll not make this, and I just made the butterfly one, which I'm so happy that I did. And honestly, it was such a great decision because it turned out amazingly. I will definitely be putting this on my backpack, and it definitely like gives that summer vibes. I was like kind of conflicted about it at first of making it because I thought it was giving too much spring vibes, but it is definitely summery and I'm so happy about it. So for the frog keychain, I currently don't have the paper-based pattern, but I will put a picture somewhere on the screen to show you it. So for the colors, I have white for the frog eyes and for the fly. This purple for the background, it's 3743 for anyone who wanted it. Black for the outline of the frog and the fly. Green, this light green for the belly of the frog. This dark green for the majority of the frog. Deering by using, all of this will be attached on the D-ring to make it a keychain. I think that'll look really nice. And without further ado, let's get started on this keychain.
So we're back at the time lapse and the voiceover part again, and let me answer a few questions. Not crazy, I'm just asked any tips for straight wall hangings. Making your knots loose will allow you to manipulate the knots to your liking, so definitely make your knots a bit on the looser side. Another tip is that you might need to use a ruler to adjust them, so definitely do that. And we're getting near the end of the voiceover, so I'll see you in the last part. Bye.
I just finished the frog keychain and OMG, I am so in love with it. It turned out so perfectly. Like, do you see that? Do you see how straight that is? Oh my gosh. It looks so amazing. I love it so much. I used the double strings technique to make this keychain a bit thicker. And I really like that because it's easier to manipulate the knots to make it look a bit more the way you like. And this fly is so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with this keychain. Definitely does give the summer vibes and everything around that. So yeah, let's get to the next bracelet. So for the little smile you're loved wall hanging, I chose a few colors that I like. I chose black. I'm just gonna be sticking with the normal color because if I change the colors I think they'll look bad. So I have this black embroidery thread. It's by Coates and Clark at Walmart if anyone wanted it. I have this yellow. It's very loops and thread. This is 704 for anyone who wanted that. And I have another skein of yellow just in case if I need one. And white. This is by Loops and Thread as well. It's 772 for anyone who needed to know. So this is the last part of the time-lapse voiceover Triple E. Excuse the fact that I didn't make a clear transition between the last clip and this time-lapse. I apologize about that. It was definitely my bad on my part. So yeah. So I'll just talk a little bit about this wall hanging. This wall hanging was insane, honestly. It took a bunch of effort to make, which is okay, but you know, it's a lot. But I'm so happy that I made it. It was really fun, and I'm getting near the end of the voiceover, so bye! So I just completed the wall hanging, and honestly, I'm kind of conflicted about it. I really actually do like it, but I feel like the execution can do a bit better, especially on the edge over here, which is to be expected because there are edge knots throughout this whole pattern, which is a bit hard to do. But honestly, for what it is, I did execute it really well, and I'm really happy with it. I am gonna say though, I'm gonna probably have to like straighten these or something with an iron, because they're like flying everywhere and they're being really annoying when I'm taking pictures. I did add like this little hangy thingy by just stitching it through the lark side knots over here. But yeah, that's the last creation. I'm really happy about everything that I've made. So yeah, these are all the patterns that we made. It was honestly insane that I made all of these decently big projects in only a week, or even under a week, which is insane to me. But let's just do a little overview on them. This is the first one I made. It's super cute. This is like this Danish pastel patchwork design. It's so cute. There's this little flower face. It's amazing. This little like picture thing, yeah. And this butterfly, which is probably my favorite patchwork in this keychain. And here's the back. It's really messy, but that's to be expected with bracelets that are alphas. The second thing I made was this frog keychain. I honestly love this so much. It's so cute. It's like so neat too. I really like that about it. And here's the back for anyone who wants to know. It's really messy. I had to like tie a lot of the knots because they were all on the edge and everything, which I don't want it to be appearing on the front, so I just kind of tied it and put a bit of nail polish. The last one, which I finished just under 4 days, which is insane, is this beautiful wall hanging. It's super cute. This probably gives the most summer vibes because summer is kind of like happy for everybody, you know, you're out of school and everything around that line, and you know, you just want to kind of give those positive vibes. So I want to show that I'm making this wall hanging. It's so pretty. I love it. It says smile, you're loved. I'm gonna be definitely hanging up this one on my wall. And here's the back. The back looks so cool, especially the edge. It looks like when I was knotting everything, looks like I was kind of making a braid, but it's kind of funny because I was making every string a different color and the words. It created this weird design, and it's like so cool, and I'm really loving it. So yeah, and those are all the patterns that we made. This was definitely a successful trial, and I love this. I cannot wait to make more videos, and I really do hope that everyone likes this. If you like my channel, I would like to see more of me. Please subscribe and like this video. Share it to people that you know. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!